This is for entertainment purposes only. This short story is only for people over the age of 18.
How smart do you have to be for it to be considered a superpower? I know there's a test, they've tried to test me several times, and I'm too smart to confirm it one way or another. I am really, really smart and creative. I suck up knowledge and philosophy like a sponge. Seeing superheroes and heroines swinging and flying around the city, I wish I was up there with them. I could make my own super suit, but that rarely turns out well. See Metal Mountain, RIP, for reference. What I like most about the costume superheroes are the female superheroes. It's like an unwritten rule that every superhero has to have amazing muscles, particularly abs, men and women alike. I don't know a single female hero that doesn't have their abs either showing from a midriff or through the material of their costumes. I find that a real turn-on. Working hard to ignore what happened to Gadget Guru, RIP, I tried making my own super gadgets to join the superheroes. This went badly. I broke both my legs in the first 5 minutes of fighting some guy twice my size, literally. I did stop him, but that was a small comfort given the pain I was in. The female superhero, Solid Spider, whom everyone calls Spider Muscles, saved me and got me to a hospital. I still remember her abs flexing against me while she was carrying me, on the side of the building. I tried to distract from the pain by figuring out the force needed for her to run along a wall, vertically, while carrying me, but her strong arms were a better distraction. While healing, I took a different direction. There wouldn't be any crime if there weren't any criminals. To stop criminals, you need to convince them there's a better way. How do you do that? I created a serum that enslaves a person's mind. I set up an autogun, something computer-controlled and could target and fire faster than I ever could. I loaded it with 100 tranquilizer darts filled with my serum. I didn't think I would need that many to test out the system on what I hoped would be someone trying to break into the bank I set up on. What I neglected to do was have the computer differentiate between friendly and foe. I realized this when onto the roof landed Spider Muscles. Spider Muscles dodged the first dart, and the next 15. I was trying to shut down the computer when she caught one, it broke open, and soaked quickly into her skin. Fun fact, you can be poisoned several different ways. You've got inhalation, where you're breathing something bad in. There's ingestion where you eat something bad. The injection method is usually pretty fast when you put something bad directly into the body. Absorption through the skin can still do the job, like a broken open tranquilizer dart. A minute later Spider Muscles was declaring her obedience to me.
I will do anything you want me to, Master,
was her first coherent statement. Oops. So much for getting a villain to obey me. The serum would imprint the first person they saw, after exposure, as the one they would obey. Given the way I had things set up, the chemicals would embed in the person's brain, and stay there for at least 5 lifetimes.
My only purpose in life is obedience to your desires,
Spider Muscles said in a way that really led me to believe her. Her real name was Amber Smith, which seemed almost normal. I was freaking out. Here was this super sexy, muscular, and obedient woman that I lusted over for months, and she would obey me completely. First step, get back to my place to figure out my second step. I let Amber carry me and my equipment back to my place, to save strain on my still healing legs. It was so tempting to know she would do anything I wanted. I hesitated when I told her to remove her clothes. She didn't hesitate. She stepped into my spectral analyzer, and it confirmed what I suspected. The serum was already throughout her body. The effects were permanent. I asked Amber what she thought.
I didn't think my night would turn out like this, but I'm not at all sad,
Amber stated, and I had her elaborate.
I remembered you. You stopped Behemoth Bull, but crushed your legs in the process. The entire time I was helping you, you didn't curse or do anything but be a perfect gentleman, even if I could feel how attracted, or at least hard, you were to me. I liked that. I saw you on the roof of the building, and recognized you. Curious, and wanting to get to know you better, I came over to talk. Then this happened. Now I can't live without you, and really, that gets rid of a lot of problems.
For her maybe. That's when she got off the examination table, came over to me and kissed me. We kissed. We kissed a lot. She was starting to take my clothes off.
Is this what you want?
I asked.
Is it what you want?
She asked back.
You could always tell me to stop.
I didn't. That first night, was a slow burn. We did take it slow. I liked running my hands up and down her amazing muscles. She said she liked everything about me. That might have been the serum. It was the best night's sleep I'd had since before my legs were broken. I woke up with Amber in my arms, and that was the best morning I'd had since before my legs were broken. We became a couple. I was the gadget guy for Amber and her friends. I even made something that would shoot out a high-tension strand of string, which would stick to something stronger than a weld, until a button released it, and the string was quickly retracted. It let Amber swing around the city at top speed of 60 miles per hour. Amber's friends all liked me. Amber loved me. Most of the time she's a city defender as Solid Spider, other times she's at my place, begging me to use her, command her, let her pleasure me. One night I was thinking about a flying board while Amber was laying on my chest. We were both naked after having some fun together, and I was pressing hard on a knot in her shoulder trying to work it out for her. I could tell Amber was thinking about something.
Master.
Amber said since our private time is the only time I let her call me that.
Would you like other women to please you?
My eyes shot open and I looked at her in the half-light to see if she was serious.
No.
I said, but there was something in my voice.
Please, Master.
Amber said, getting up on her elbows.
I want you to be happy. Would more women make you happy?
What makes you think I'm not happy with you?
I asked, giving her a playful kiss to the forehead. She closed her eyes, loving that I would do this little act of love for her. She opened her eyes with a determination that I didn't think I could distract her from.
Isn't it every man's fantasy to have more than one woman in bed?
Amber asked. I pulled her onto me. Okay, I didn't pull her since there was no way I could move someone named Solid Spider. She climbed on top of me. I kissed her full on the lips and she returned the kiss with heat.
You are the only woman I want in my bed,
I said and proved it to her multiple times.
The end. This was a work of fiction. Any similarity between people, living or dead, is purely coincidence. This scenario did not, or should not, have happened in real life. Thank you for listening.